Sorry, me, cause I'm the it girl. I ain't never asked to be the shit girl. Don't call me sis, I'm not your sister. You really need to come get your mister. Sorry, cause they wait. What she say? Sorry, they hate me cause I'm the it girl. I ain't never asked to be the shit girl. Don't call me sister. I'm not your sister. You really need to come get your mister. She ate that up right there. I guess I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. Welcome. If you guys want to hear the collective, go ahead and start tapping on the screen. 2K likes to start. Okay, we're just now getting one. So if you guys would like to hear what I have to say in the collective, go ahead and tap on that screen above the comments. That's how you get to the collective. Yep, I'm just still getting set up here. Thank you. Yep. That's interesting. It stopped at 22. 22 is like, it could be a twin flame number. Yeah. I'm gonna tap on the screen. It's not that I'm impatient. I'll be ready to go. Something about like picking up on selective energies. People carry the same energy, especially if they don't change, if they're stagnant. It's like they smell the same. It's like people don't even realize that they that they push out a certain frequency that is different from everyone else's frequency, and we're all connected at some point. So once we connect, like cross paths, hug, anything, then you tap in, you're in that person's energetic field, and you pick up on their frequency, you pick up on their essence. And once you pick up on that person's essence, you really don't forget it. It don't even matter. That person can be on the other side of the wall. That person can be outside. That person can be on the other side of the door. And you can still gauge, you can hear the frequency from the person. They don't even have to say shit. So when you are entering in certain situations, especially if they're the same generational curses, same situations that you've already entered in, remember the frequency that those people carried. It's 11:11 on my clock. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. You'll never be fooled. See, a lot of times it's like we think that when people attack us, or when people come at us, or when people are hell-bent on misunderstanding you, or whatever, that is not orchestrated, right? We think that God doesn't have their hands in it, but God and the universe have their hands in everything. In the same time, when people try to uplift you or put you down, it's all orchestrated to be that way. That person was supposed to do that shit. And then we try to like fight to keep people in our life that are meant to actually hurt us. And it's going to get worse, and it's going to get worse, and it's going to get worse. People think that they are calculated more than the universe. I just posted that shit. People be walking around here really thinking that they're God, thinking that they are the highest source, when the only thing that you have control of is your own universe, your own little bubble. That's it. And you are the person that creates the ripple effect in which you bring about the things in your life, the decisions in your life, especially when you're an adult, right? Which I feel like we get karma from things that we did when we were kids. If I'm not mistaken, like your kids they're going to do the same shit that you did to your parents. If you go about it the same way, if you don't break the generational curse, they're going to do the same shit that you did to your parents. If you go about it the same way, if you don't break the generational curse, if you my bad, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Am I back? Did I come back? Did I come back? I came back. Okay. Oh, yes. 2K likes. We ain't made it there yet. We ain't made it yet. We almost there. What was I talking about? Connections. The reason how people are psychic or intuitive anyway is because they tapped into the connection. The energy is the flow of the connection of the frequency that we all hold. I don't know, like hopefully y'all caught that shit, because I'm trying to give you the thoughts. I'm trying to give you how you can detect and discern the way to go instead of trying to, you feel what I'm saying, force it. You can just sit back and tap into the frequency. Tap into your own frequency. Tap into the way that you move and how you go about things, because you might realize that you kind of move in a way that is right. Even if it doesn't feel right, if it feels wrong, if it feels like the wrong path, somehow you were supposed to be there, right? There was something that you were supposed to do, and you somehow carried out that plan that took you to the next level. So maybe you don't quite understand spirituality like that. Maybe you're not really like equipped to how it actually works, but it's definitely a flow. So if you want things to flow, you should not force things, right? Because it's like what you tell the universe, what you tell your body is what the frequency you're going to get, right? So like people who huh, this is the perfect example, and I just love it when they come in right on time because this is the perfect example. People who push out a frequency, right, that they are in poverty, or they need help, or they are, whatever frequency that is, right? You'll get a lot of scam messages like this, right? And it's only because the devil is also trying to persuade you into doing some stupid shit for it too. You'll get, it's not even just scam messages like this. It's also things when people tell you, like, pimp culture, you can fall into that. DRUGS culture, you can fall into that. There's plenty of things out here that are ready to trick you into being in this low vibrational energy. And you have to be able to expand your way of thinking and stop limiting the universe. Stop trying to micromanage the universe every single time things aren't going your way, and say, you know what, I'm going to trust this. If you really, really want to know, like, when you, let's say energy vampires are my favorite subject. Energy vampires, right? They push out a frequency that they are in need, that they have to suck the energy out of somebody else, right? So this is why they will always and forever be that way until they start to do the work within. Because they're pushing out the frequency that something's wrong with their energy, that they can't hold on to their energy, or something is wrong with, this is what they're telling themselves, this is what they're telling the universe. And this is why it's such a like gruesome thing. This is why it's such a, you got to get away from these people, shun them, because it's like, it's like almost like you can't help it. As an energy vampire, you can't help but, because you're going to have to do the work to get back to understanding that your energy is good too. Like, you have good qualities about you too. Like, you have dreams and aspirations and talents and things too. But if you keep trying to go and pull it from everybody else, then it's going to be fraudulent. It's going to be something that is going to crumble as soon as you make it to wherever you're going to, because you built it off of everybody else's energy and you did not get to know your own, and you were in competition with everybody. So you're the top, you won. Now you don't have anybody to pull that energy from. That's why you crumble, because nobody wants to be around your greedy ass. And that's exactly why you have to do the motherfucking work. It'll never be a time on this planet that you will be able to stand still. You feel what I'm saying? Stay stagnant and get the results that you want, the success that you want, the cars, the money, the shoes, whatever it is that you're looking for. There's no way. There's no way. Even if you get it, you're going to be thinking that you want somebody else's shit. You're going to be ungrateful for it because you don't feel like you're a good person. You don't feel like you're good where you're at. So I just want y'all to understand that. It's like, what frequency, thank you. What frequency you push out. If you're always pushing out the frequency that everybody's out to get you, everybody's going to get you. If you don't protect yourself, then everybody's going to get you. Then you're going to, do you understand how it don't even matter if a person is like trying to be nice to you? Like, you're going to always see them as some sort of threat. You're going to see them, you're going to try to control what they do, how they say, what they act, and, in order for you to feel comfortable around them, versus you just allowing people to flow, and whoever it is that you don't want to be around, you move around. But see, a lot of times we don't understand that we are projecting a lot of things onto other people because we want to have control of other people and how they pour into us, which, you can't really stop anybody from doing whatever it is that they're going to do. You can't really tell the universe that, Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to live this life anymore. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why people think I feel like our goals and shit, are our destiny, right? When we had those dreams as children, when we had things that maybe we wanted to manifest in our lives, when we had things that, we seen ourselves doing, like all those things were always destined. And I feel like you take that away when you're constantly pushing whatever energy you have and pouring it into other people, pushing and pouring it into other people. When we're constantly telling ourselves that we can't be alone, it's telling yourself, it's telling the universe that being alone is something wrong with that. And this is why you get this uneasy feeling like, oh my gosh, being alone is crazy, da 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 da. Because it's like, you keep telling the universe that I have to be around somebody. I have to get this energy from somebody. I have to go da 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 da. And this is why you keep being presented with situations where you can change that, but you refuse to. And this is how you end up back down a cycle. This is how you end up in a spot where maybe yes, exactly, where you need to be in hermit mode, where you need to sit with yourself and get to know yourself and love on yourself and stop depending on everybody else's energy, everybody else's everything. Because then, you'll see that the teachers are walking in your life every day. You'll see your children are your teachers. You'll see that every single time that you ask for something, it comes to you with no problem, with ease. The problem is the worry and the stress and the shit that you put on yourself and the societal standards that everybody wants to live up to, even though nobody would ever really be able to live up to that shit because everybody is fucking goddamn cropping their shit, cap cut and doing everything. So you never know how they shit really going. It's 11:22. This is why it's just so important to give yourself grace, right? To give other people grace, to give yourself patience, okay? To be patient with others because you just never know what they're supposed to be teaching you. And until you start to open up your mind to what you can learn from situations that hurt you, people that may, present themselves as something that they're not, like how you can turn that into something that's positive every single time. Like, it's crazy. I'm not even saying think about it like, oh yeah, it was a negative thing that happened, but it can bring about a positive result. It can bring about your strength. It can bring about something that you didn't know that you had. There are people out here that have things and don't even give a fuck, like don't even appreciate it, like don't even, like, you feel what I'm saying? And they were like, well, I worked hard to get it and, I got it. It's like I was talking about the other day how like we get our manifestation sometime and we get this big old like, yay, we got our manifestation. And then we're like, it's normal. And I feel like we need to stay in a consistent state of gratitude. Like, let's not normalize, you feel what I'm saying, things so quickly so we get comfortable in it. And then we're not, we're not thinking of how hard we actually work to get it to. Like, it's like you're not equating the amount of work that you actually put in to get something to the amount of enjoyment that you can actually have with something that you worked on. Hey, how are you? You get what I'm saying? I feel like we have all these distractions and things that come our way all of the time that cause us to even forget that we manifested certain things, that we called in certain things, that we prayed for certain things. Oh, I miss you too. I'll be sharing the live to you, but I was like, I know my girls be working. But yes, that's the message. I just, I wanted to share that with you. Like, it started with us being connected, and this is how people can be psychic. This is how people can understand. This is how people can be discerning, because we are connected. Because every situation that you've been in probably was to help you get to past this situation right now. Everything, when you do shadow work, it's not so you can sit in the misery. It's so you can learn from it. So when you get to your next test, you're able to pass. I'm hearing stop apologizing for the way that you feel. That's step one. Of course you're hurt. Of course you feel some type of way about how somebody treated you. Who wouldn't? Now that we got that out of the way, what can you learn from it? How can you alchemize it and turn it into something positive for yourself, for others? Or you just want to sit in the misery? This is the part that's just like, you know, it's like I'm hearing like if there's a program that need to be put in place, it's like you need to start the program. You need to go get the funding and start the program. What are people focused on, right? When they are talking shit about people and hating on them, they focus on other people's downfall. Thus, that's why they downfall ain't too far behind. That's why they ass probably going through the shit that they going through right the fuck now. Because they refuse to turn around and acknowledge that their life is some bullshit. Now this collective, y'all see it. Y'all see where y'all needed to change. Y'all see where y'all needed to go, and y'all started to flow in that direction because y'all was like, okay, so I see how it's got it. Okay, it's a glowed up step right there. Let me step right there. It's a glowed up step right there. Let me step right there. It's a glowed up step. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I'm not finna step off of the path. For what? For who? When I know where it's leading me. I even know where it's leading me. Some of y'all, it's taking y'all a long time to pick up on what people are trying to put down. Sometimes people are telling you that you are great. And you sitting here being like, oh, shit. Here we go again with this shit. Huh? So you ain't finna do shit with your life? Let them stay asleep. Show them how to do it. Invest in yourself. Invest in your business. Invest in the things that you want to do. Even if you like painting, right? You fuck around and find out that you love painting. And you go and you get all type of canvases and paints and different types of shit and you just invest in it. And then after that, put your shit in a museum. And walk in there and don't even care if anybody buy your shit, like your shit or nothing. I bet you'll pop. I bet you'll get even more than you thought you would. Confirmation. Confirmation. What do we have for the collective? Oh, yes, the collective is free. Okay, all I ask is that you guys tap on the screen, show some love to the live, share the live, repost the live, get your daily heart me's. Okay, if you're not following me, go ahead and hit that follow button. And yeah, thank you. Look, you will do the best you can every single day. And I want to be clear about the best you can because sometimes the best you can ain't gonna be enough to everybody. Sometimes you're not gonna take care of everything. But you're one person. You're one person. Something about getting maid services if you need to. Like, just a couple of days a week if you can. Something about like getting some sort of like assistance, like a nanny. Something like, the assistance, like a second person, like helping you. Like you need help. Like, you help everybody else, but you need help. Because that's all you can do is the best you can. I don't even see why people are judging the next person or saying like, oh, you're not doing enough, you're doing too much, you're doing this, you're doing that, because everybody's doing the best they fucking can. Okay? Even them. Bitch, you can barely even roll out the fucking bed because you ain't get no sleep, because ain't no sleep for the wicked. You woke up on the wrong side of the bed all this week. Now you want to come out here talking about how somebody else ain't there gonna got their shit together. When you don't either, Pooh. Nobody's doing enough, okay? Let me tell you, let me just keep it all the way 100 with you in 2026, okay? There's always some shit that you could be doing in your house. You could be cleaning in your house. You could be fucking achieving in your house. You could be doing. There's always some shit that you're putting to the side. There's always some shit that you need to get done, that you need to find time to get it done. Okay? As an adult, that's just adulting. I don't know what the fuck people be having going on. You do not live the perfect life. Okay? I know I'm on social media, but this shit is not glitz and glam over here, baby. I do not live the perfect life. Okay? And I always tell people that. I understand that. If you don't, it's okay, because you can be your authentic self. If you didn't clean up today, baby, look, you did the best you could. Now, I'm not judging you. As a matter of fact, I'll help you if I feel like you just need it. You feel what I'm saying? Before I sit there and just judge you about what you decided or what you could do that day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? And that's what I mean. Like, we ain't even got to talk about, like, you know, because sometimes that's all they can do is talk about other people, right? Like, that's all they can achieve in life is to tell the most jokes about other people. Like, this is it. Like, this is all they can do is sit on the couch and talk on the phone and talk about other people. That's it. Like, they don't have no other achievement in life ever. And you know what? That's okay with them. And that should be okay with you, too. Like, I feel like people have the right to do what the fuck it is they want to do. Okay? And I'm laughing, but I'm laughing because I'm hilarious. But I'm dead ass for real, though. I'm so serious. Like, this is all these bitches can achieve. Motherfuckers who just sit and play the video game all day. This is it. Okay? And you know what? We gonna take this a step further. We gonna open it up a little bit more and just be like they're doing the best they can. And we're like, oh, you can get up, you can get a job. Oh, you can get up, you can do this. No, the fuck he can't. No, the fuck she can't. Because if she could, she would. If she wanted to, she would. She's doing the best she can. Leave her where she's at. I bet you she get her shit together. Because she has to. We all have to. We all got to eat every day. Sometimes the best she can is not good enough for you, and that's okay. That's okay. Okay? Look, forgive yourself. For every single time you blamed yourself, you was down hard on yourself, you was mad at yourself because you made the wrong decision. Every time you made the wrong decision, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for even thinking that you were supposed to have it all figured out in the first fucking place. Because if you can go somewhere and name me one person that got it all figured out mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and they've been having it all figured out their entire life, like they just came out the womb just knowing how to do everything, like nobody had to teach them nothing, like life didn't whoop their ass, like come on, tell me somebody who didn't make them type of mistakes, right? Come on, nobody. So forgive yourself. I wish y'all would stop. For real. Y'all finna go to bed. Yes, I'm talking to both of y'all. I'm talking to my cats. Lay down. Choose faith over fear. Y'all scared to forgive yourself? You scared to look at your reality for what it is. This is why it's always a projection out. Even you don't even have to be the worst type of person. You could be talking about a situation that happened to you, right? And you ever notice that you might not even say nothing else ever, but when something happened to you, you just start saying it over and over again. You tell everybody that it happened, and you start like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit. And it's like fear of like not being heard, or fear of like, if I stop talking about it, then he was gonna get away with it. Like, fear of like, it's just, it's this fear, I feel like, of like moving on, moving past situations, because that, and let me just say this too, you guys aren't doing bad. You guys aren't doing bad at all. It's that subconsciously you have this idea of where your life should be, and you keep being hard on yourself because your life is not where you thought it should be. So then you're not even realizing that you're hard on yourself, thus you're hard on other people. Like, you like, this is, come on spirit, because you feel what I'm saying? Like, you're doing the best that you can, and so is everybody else. So take that energy and pour it back into something else, okay? Because it's like you're not giving yourself enough credit. You're not seeing yourself. And this is why I was like, you're afraid to face reality. Because reality might be, you might be wrong, or you might have to really fix some shit, or you might have to cry, or you might have to, it's like you're afraid to like face yourself, because facing yourself means that you're going to have to atone for everything that you did because of what you were projecting. Because a lot of times in spirituality, just even like, if you aren't like a terrible person, but if you made certain decisions, it's going to eat you the fuck up. It's going to eat you up. But I just want you guys to pray and manifest like understanding and growth through this time, okay? Instead of like, like feeling like you have to, continue to eat yourself up from the inside out, because that's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be releasing the fact that you really can't take things back. Like, you've already done certain shit. You feel what I'm saying? And this is why this is how you know you really changed. If you see that shit for what it is, and then you're able to be like, you know what? Like, that shit was wrong, and I see it now. I got my karma back. So let me just never do that shit again. Let me learn that lesson. Let me see this shit. Let me not even escalate the situation, because I know this is karma. Let me not even, you feel what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of shit that I feel like, this is when you grow the fuck up. Like, when you get your, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of shit that I'm saying. Like, you want to be able to be grounded and at peace. And you can't be at peace if you're constantly hard on yourself, telling yourself that what you're doing is not enough. When what you're doing is enough. Everything that you're doing is enough. It's some people that are doing so much that they think that, they're constantly on this war path of, I have to be perfect. I have to do everything right. I have to everything right. I have to be perfect. I have to impress everybody. I have to do this. I have to be this. I have to be that. If I break a nail, can't even do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And there's so many people that are in that energy that will, like I said, project that same, like, oh, you got every hair in place. Oh my gosh, if you got a stain. Oh my gosh, if you got this. Oh my gosh, if you got that. Because that is how they are on the inside. It's chaotic. It's not any peace there. So I'm not saying that you are this type of person. I'm saying that this is the energy. Like, this is the only type of person that I know that is like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like not at peace, because they're constantly like at themselves. Thus that it like literally comes out like butter. Like, it just be like, she ain't got her shit together. She ain't got her shit together. She ain't got her shit together. This is what she did. This is, like, that's how it comes out. But then it's like, okay. Or even like, okay, this is another one. So let's say this girl had an abuser, and every single time somebody would try to tell her, like, hey, like, you're treating me a certain type of way, or you're saying things a certain type of way, or you're this, she would bring up the abuser. She would bring up the fact that this happened to her, and because this happened to her, like, she can't stop doing what she's doing. Like, she can't change. Like, this is the type of shit that I'm bringing up as well. Because it's like, when we do that, for one, we're giving the abuser the power. Two, we're not taking accountability at the moment for what we do to push us forward, to help us grow. And that's just your subconscious trying to bring it to your conscious, like, girl, like, you are pushing people away. Girl, you are cussing people out. Girl, you are, like, you're making everything a big deal. Like, everything has to be taken down to the bottom of the pits of fucking hell. Every single time something happens, a smirk, somebody said, somebody looked at you, da-da-da. Like, come on. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so this is how it works. Like, the interconnection works. It's like what you are projecting is going to always come out as, like, a projector screen when we were younger. I don't know if y'all remember the projector screens, right? But the projector screen would have a paper that was in this light, and this is exactly like they keep switching out the paper and they put a new one, and then you, like, what you're currently projecting is going to come out with the current relationship, current friend, current person, and whatever that is, it's going to bring it to the surface. And it's like, are you going to mount up and fix it? Or are you going to see it for what it is? Is it something that you can live with? Is it something that you can do? Is there a procedure? Is there something that you can change? Is there someone that you can go to that could possibly help you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly what it is. Like, when you're in connections with people, it brings up the thing that you need to change. And when you resist it, you go back down the cycle. And a lot of times you don't even realize you're going back down the cycle until you're backed around. It could be a different person. It could be the same person. It could be, and that's exactly what it is. You got to catch yourself before you get there. That's always like, have faith over fear. Have faith over fear. So instead of trying to manifest $1 million, try to manifest ironclad faith. Try to manifest patience. Try to manifest something, that's going to bring you some sort of solidness on the inside of you versus trying to look good on the outside. Because looking good on the outside is only part of it. Once you work on yourself on the inside, then the outside of you will always project the good parts of you. You will always project the positive parts of you. But if you're constantly sitting and festering in the oh, something's wrong, this is 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 wrong, then you'll always project that. And thus, it'll be something on you that'll be ugly, or something on you that will be like, because you feel that way, that is exactly like nobody said anything. And you're like, oh, this is my forehead so big. Like, come on, stop. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you feel some type of way about your forehead, but nobody said anything. So I feel like that is the, that's the take from it. I don't feel like we have to move at a certain pace. I don't feel like we have to, ascend our soul. This is why I don't really feel bad for people when they decide not to, when they decide to descend versus ascend, because it's their choice. It's their free will. And I just don't like it that some people feel like they can take others' free will. You cannot control nobody else. You cannot control nobody else's destiny. If that person was destined to be the villain in your story, then you better be the biggest superhero that there is out there. Okay? You better daggone say all the pickup lines. You better, look, I'm telling you, you're going to regret not putting yourself in that position. Standing solid about you, standing 10 toes down. It says, I am peaceful and one with the earth. There goes that connection. Like I said, just let people do the best they can. And like I said, if the best they can is not your forte, it's just not your forte. Let people do what they can do. Let people show you who they are. I bet you'll find. Thank you. You'll find less satisfaction with being around a whole bunch of people than being around a couple. Four of Pentacles here. Somebody been saving their money, or you need to save your money. Something about saving money. Something about putting money to the side. Something about manifesting money to put to the side. Something about another stream of income, maybe, that you can use as a savings. Empress energy here. Yeah. Definitely like fertility here, but like projects, businesses, new projects here. Like saving money for the new projects. Like maybe you're about to receive some sort of money and you it's like you need to sit on it. It's like, feminine energy, when they talk about like marriage, feminine energy, it's always like, oh, she doesn't have to spend her money. She puts her money up like for a rainy day, or she puts her money to the side for a vacation or something like that. It's giving something like that. Like you doing that yourself, or you having that for yourself, or using that for something that will bring, that you've been cooking up. Like somebody has been cooking, like how like when you're about to have a baby, like like when you're about to pop, you look like you've been baking that baby, like type shit. See, she looks like she's about to pop. I'm telling you, these cats just fight all night. Page of Swords. It's almost like because I'm getting two different messages. So either you need to cut out something that you've been paying attention to that is very immature, that's giving very much like you shouldn't be doing this shit anymore, or this is something about you focusing, like you changing your focus from doing things this way to having things another way. This has something to do with your income. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you changing whatever narrative, whatever it is that you need to change here. Whatever it is that okay, so there's a business that you are about to unfold. There's a different part of your business you're about to unfold. There is a, like I said, you are cooking up something, and maybe you don't tell anybody what you're doing. That's good to keep your business to yourself, but it's going to bring you the profits that you think it is. Like the reason why a lot of people on social media don't really make a lot of money is because they don't have merch. That's what I'm picking up. So you need to, like, I don't know if you are on social media, but somebody had to tell me that you look more legit when you have an Etsy shop, when you have a website, when you have something people can go purchase, readings, somewhere where people can, purchase your product. So Etsy shops was like $29 to get started, and then you have to pay to put your posts up there. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. That's just a start. If you want to go to a website, if you want to go somewhere like that, like I would say, definitely do that. It's confirmation sirens. Sometimes I just be feeling bad for people. But anyway, yes, keep going towards your goals. Keep going towards your dreams. I know y'all hear that in the background, but that is my kid. That's my kittens. They are fighting. I don't know why they're fighting. It must be chaotic in the energy. But anyway, go towards your dreams. Go towards your goals. Full speed ahead. Don't let nothing stop you. If you needed a sign, this is your sign to go. 1, 2, 3, go. This is your sign. If you needed a sign that said, like, you know, like, oh, send me a sign tonight that I need to start this business, that I need to save my money, that I need to go about something in a certain way. This is your sign. This is your sign. And I feel like if you, I'm not going to say like if you miss this, but if you like don't do it, you'll find yourself in a spot, maybe mentally. There could be some sort of contract coming up here too. Like a contract or I'm getting contract. Because the Wheel of Fortune came out too. But the Five of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, and it's definitely given, like, if you don't change your focus from what happened in the past, I get it. It's not going to be an easy thing to do so. Like, to go from thinking about how people have hurt you, to think about, like, to go about that, like, it's not an easy task. I'm not going to say it is. But what I will say is that if you want to create something, use that pain instead of trying to coexist with it. I feel like you're trying to learn how to cope with it, learn how to cope with the thoughts, the intrusive thoughts, the visions, the negative things that come with it, the subconscious behavior that you don't even know that you're doing, instead of trying to come out of it, because you don't have to be the person that this person wanted you to be. You don't have to be the person that this person tried to make you into in order to cope with them. People always want you to put up with their shit. And let me tell you something. You don't fucking have to. You don't fucking have to. It's when people feel obligated to your motherfucking life, your emotions, your energy, that you need to cut their ass the fuck off. Because at this point, it's not your lack of knowledge that is holding you back. It's the fact that you are still looking at the past as if you can change it. It's as if we are holding on to these people even though they're not in our lives anymore. Holding on to the emotions we felt, what we could have felt, how things could have went. Well, it's not going that way. And I say this with love and compassion. Fuck them people. Who the fuck are they? No fucking body. They may think that they're God. They may think that they doing some shit. They ass is a waste of time, a waste of money, a waste of space. And they're choosing to be that. They're choosing to waste all their time on this earth on doing nothing. Really, if you want to take it to a positive side, really, you're amping everybody up. Really, people are like, well, damn, why is she hating on her so hard? She must be fat. Oh, why she got to go out her way just to do some shit to her? Oh, shit. Like, laughing at that goofy ass the whole fucking time. You know what else is funny? That the whole time while they're trying to take you down, their life is not elevating, it's not changing or anything, and your life is. It's like all the energy that they're pushing into you is the energy that's boosting you to fuck up. It's like the more they talk about you, the more they send you evil eye, the more they try to fuck with you energetically, the more they try to do shit to your pay, the more they try to do shit, it's like every single time it boosts you up. And then they're like, oh, well, why does she keep winning? Because you're going up against somebody who was always meant to defeat you. They're going up against somebody that was always meant to win. It's really fucking simple. If you were meant to win, bitch, you would have won. Let me say that. If that man was meant to defeat you for real, they would have defeated you. If those people who were talking about you was really meant to take you down, they would have fucking did the shit by fucking now. This is the part that I really need the collective to understand, is that these folks really don't stand a chance. You just keep letting them think that they do. It's like they didn't even feel big until they thought they defeated you. It's like they didn't even have nothing until you sat there and was like, you're hurting me. That's all they had, is the hurt, pain, and betrayal that they had to give you. That's it. If that's all you got to give a motherfucker is hurt, pain, and betrayal, baby, you have nothing. What do you have? Nothing. You're not producing anything. You're not watering anything. You cannot fucking get anything from something that you're consistently trying to take from. Like I said, if these folks was meant to defeat you, they would have done it by now. They would have done it by now. They ass would have been motherfucking goddamn successful and moved on to the next victim. There's a reason why they're trying to stay attached to you. The delusion in their mind is that if they keep staying attached to you, if they keep siphoning your energy, doing the things, doing the fucked up shit to you, then that means that they're actually winning because you don't know that it's happening. When all actuality, this person is attached to you because the universe sent you in their life, because motherfuckers need to fucking learn that you cannot play with everybody the same. You think that you're stealing this person's energy. You think that you're doing some shit when the whole time this person is elevating off of your energy. See, people think that they know what the fuck to do when they actually get the energy sent to them. They don't. Because if they did, they would have did better with their life. See, it's a lot of people out here that have knowledge and don't even know how to fucking use it, because when they use it, it doesn't make sense to them. Because they're not willing to let go of the old paradigm, the old life, the one that made sense to them. Stop holding on to people who refuse to even change, who refuse to even come up with their own plan of change, their own plan of understanding, their own plan of healing. It's not your job. And I'm going to keep saying it. You were always meant to defeat these people. You were sent there to defeat them the entire time. Sometimes we lose that battle, but that's okay, because it's going to bring that shit right back. It's going to bring that shit right back. And when it does, you better defeat that motherfucker. Stop being so damn scared. The fuck are you afraid of the devil for? He can't do shit to you. Can't nobody or no entity or nothing do nothing to you until you give permission. The whole time these people are attaching themselves to you so they cannot do anything else in their life but stay attached to you and watch. That's it. They think that they're doing something and they're not. They're just on the energy every single time. Just ain't doing shit. Just because the thing is, right? When you love yourself, it's hard for spell work, anything for real to work, because then it's like people hating me. Then it's like people, like it worked on people who didn't love themselves, right? So this is why they was amped up. This is why they was hyped up when it got to you, right? People who were scared of confrontation, scared to speak up for themselves, scared to do this. And see, this is why I'm telling y'all, spiritual women, y'all was sent in these people's lives to show people that you cannot fucking play. You cannot play with people's lives, okay? You cannot go around playing with God's children. Just like the devil can send one of his hitters, don't you think God can do the same thing? Don't you think the universe got hitters too? Why do you keep thinking we keep going around talking about the chosen ones? Because we the hitters. And these folks keep running up, keep getting done up, don't they? Start feeling bad. Like, damn, you just gonna keep getting your ass whooped, huh? Shit, you got your kid running in the street. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like, you gotta tell them, like, hey, baby, you got some shit back there that you ain't paying attention to, huh? It really be, God really be having a sense of humor. The universe really have a sense of humor, right? It really be like, people really think that they get away with doing shit. I heard this message today, and I'm going to tell y'all, this is what chosen ones are chosen to do. We're sent here to stop the bullshit in its tracks. And we got to do this shit one motherfucker at a time. So when we come across the people that are fucked up, that don't like us, that are do crazy shit, that are triggered immediately, that want to rob, steal, kill, destroy, when we come across these people, it is up to us and how we deal with it. And some of us stay in relationships with these people for a long time to keep them away from the fucking public. And we sacrifice ourselves and we hold that shit on our back because we know that if we release this motherfucker, he's going to be held in the motherfucking cell. Sometimes we are sent in certain places because there are entities and demons that need to be slayed, and we don't even realize it. We go there and something happens and we're like, we're here. No, slay that demon. The fuck? Stop being so damn afraid. Stop being afraid of yourself. This is why I've been telling y'all this whole time. Forgive yourself for the choices that you made. Forgive yourself for the things that you did not know any better. Because I'm telling you, it was destined for you to go to those places. It was destined for you to do it. And unfortunately, those people had to learn the fucking hard way. And some of those people are still fucking not learning. You understand? There's people right now being like, oh, I'm going to watch this person. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And they're not fucking picking it up. It's not fucking clicking, Steven, is it? Because you don't realize that you should be focused on some other shit. You need to be focused on yourself, your elevation, your money, your situations, your relationships, your children. And anytime that you are distracted and off your path, some bullshit's happening. Toxic shit's going on. Shit's blown up. Motherfuckers want to fight. This, and that. But when you focus on your own shit, you have complete and utter peace because there is nothing else that you should be fucking focused on. Even if motherfuckers came to hate, you'll still be at peace because you know you on your fucking shit. See, once now you know you got a mission. Now you know you got a mission. So stick to the mission. Pay attention. It might make you uncomfortable to say, like, damn, I sacrificed myself. You did, baby. Now you see your strength. Now you see how strong you are. Now you see that you really a giant out here to all these motherfucking goddamn little ass people. Stop playing. Your mission is way bigger than talking about the next bitch. I'm trying to tell you. Your mission is way bigger than fucking sitting and watching baddies. Because if that was your mission, you would be fucking doing that shit. See, this is why the best you can is really just top notch all the time. Everything that you do is always going to be over the top, the best. Because that's who you are. You are the best. That's what you're supposed to be. Are you going to keep denying yourself what you need because of the things that you have already survived? Are you going to keep denying yourself peace, happiness, and joy because you feel like somebody's going to come and take it? See, they never had the power to take your joy in the first place. You know how many people look fucking stupid when they when they tell a joke, and then you're just like, okay, so let's move right along. I'm just saying, you know how many times there's people out here in this world that are real big dogs that they'll come up here and start doing all that little ass fucking shit, that little ass shit, that little boy shit, that little girl shit. And they'll look at them and be like, who fucking let this nigga in the party? Like, who are you? Like, what? That's how you gotta start doing them. Because it's not that you are better than them and you should look down on them. It's because they stay at home on the couch and watch baddies all day. And you got business about yourself. You got goals, you got dreams, you got aspirations, you got shit to do. There is, and I'm not trying to separate us because we're all connected in some sort of way. But then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, are you going to be the consumer or are you going to be the seller? Are you going to be the bitches on baddies getting paid to fight? Or are you going to be the stupid bitch that's in the street, not getting paid, probably got to pay her own behind, probably still won't get the nigga, probably still, like, come on, which side you want to be on? Because whichever side it is, you know what I'm saying, you might want to go. What you trying to be, stuck on stupid your whole life? Oh, I didn't know. I don't know. What did he say? Who are you talking to? Like, come on. Like, we gonna be dumb our whole life, or we wanna let this shit click. Like, come on. Where's the light bulbs at? Don't even say nothing. See, this what high ranking. Don't say shit to they stupid ass. Don't say nothing to their ass. I'm telling you, it's fucking pointless, wasted ass fucking energy that you're about to. It's fucking pointless. It's pointless. I'm telling you, responding, reacting, doing anything, it's fucking pointless. You see how now, this is why I say, if you keep giving this shit your attention, this is how they reel you in. You see, this is a real in. This is a perfect fucking example. Yes, this is a real in right here. You see how you gave him a little bit? Now he wants you to give him more. So he's like, yeah, you're being rude. So now, if we weren't spiritual, if we didn't have figured this shit out by now, we were like, oh, I'm not being rude. Yeah, give him back the energy. No, you don't give him the fucking energy. Fuck him, okay? Dead ass. Back to the reading. Who fucking cares? Like, for real. Pick up on the bullshit. Because a lot of times, when you don't pick up on it, you see how you'll just be so quick to just, I'm telling you, it's just that quick every fucking time. Every time you think that you got it, it comes and it goes just that quick, and you gotta be quick with it too. You gotta know exactly what the fuck it feels like. See, I'm so used to dealing with people that come in my space, and you know, let me just say this. I'm so used to dealing with people that underestimate me or try to make me look stupid or try to humble me, that when I feel the energy, when I catch it, it's undeniably it's undeniable every single time. And it's like, this is why I got so good at dealing. This is why I got so good at walking away too. Because I started to see situations as moments to practice. Like, instead of being like, oh, he's coming on my page and he's saying some crazy shit. I'm like, I can practice ignoring the fuck out of you. You're talking to me and I don't even see nothing that you're saying. I can practice being... You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell y'all. So let his ass flow. Let him flow. Because I'm trying to tell you, this is a lesson for somebody right now. This is why you have to continue to stay focused on your goals and go after the things that you want, because misery loves company. Okay? Misery loves company. I got people that make 100 fake pages and they come on here and they say shit to me all the fucking time. Okay? Trust. All right? If I sat right here and I let every single troll that came in here, I don't even know how many emails these folks got. If I let every fucking troll come in here and try to adjust the scene, adjust the da-da-da-da-da-da-da, I would never get through the message. I will always be somebody that can come and absorb my emotional energy, and they will just go on about their business. And this is why it's like, this is maybe a message for somebody. It's like, maybe before you were very, very open. Look, respond and not react. They may be trying to steal your energy. Let me mirror it. Because come on, Spirit. They here with us today. Let me mirror this so y'all can actually read the card. Respond, not react. They may be trying to steal your energy. Do y'all see it? I keep telling y'all, the emotional energy that we give people is the energy that they're trying to steal. Our emotions, when you're super, super, super duper happy, well, that's why they gaslight you, Lord. This is why they love bomb you, right? Because they want to bring you all the way up to the highest peak of whatever emotion that you have. And then they try to take you all the way back down. Okay? Whether they tell you a sad story about their ex, how she cheated on them, because that's the same story that they always tell. Okay? Or it's little bit by little bit. Oh, I don't like that dress on you. Your butt's this. Oh, you're fucking stupid sometimes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't like the clothes you've been wearing lately. Like, can you wear something else? Like, I'm telling you, that's the way it looks. And so then you be like, oh, you give them that, oh yeah, babe, I'll change my clothes because I don't want you to get mad at me. And boom, he got your energy. You know, oh, babe, I'll go work out because you want my butt to be bigger. I'll get a surgery. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that is exactly what the fuck. That's how they stealing all your energy. That's why you wore the fuck out, wore the fuck down, can't get up. I'm talking about somebody call the ambulance because that girl, she done been siphoned. For real. So I'm trying to tell you, stop reacting and start responding, and you will see. You'll be able to get up in the morning and get everything done that you need to get done. Stay on schedule, be on time, do all your shit. Even in the midst of arguing with these motherfuckers, going back and forth, you can still be on your shit because you are responding. And even in a response, it takes time, like, for you to get the response that you need. You need to stop for a second before you start flying off the handle, sending 75 paragraphs, okay? And do it from a high vibrational energy versus trying to do it from a low vibrational, because this is where it is. They're trying to either get you to give them whatever lowest, you feel what I'm saying, vibration they can get from you. So when they steal it, they can go do what they want to with the energy. So, like, I'm trying to tell you. You see what I'm saying? This is the type of shit that they'll do. Just watch. It says stop Netflix and chilling if you want real love. That's for somebody. Stop Netflix and chilling if you want real love. Okay? Stop going to people's house. Stop thinking that Netflix and chilling is a date. Okay? Like, for real, they need to take you out because you deserve to be outside, okay? Rejection is protection. You dodged the bullet. Rejection is protection. You fucking dodged a fucking bullet. I'm trying to tell you. If motherfuckers is rejecting you, fuck them. Let them reject you. Don't be around. Matter of fact, watch anime. This is what the fuck I do. I sit and I watch anime. I enjoy myself. I laugh. I have karaoke night, okay? Like, I don't even know. Like, I plan things. I take myself out. I buy myself flowers. I'm good. Like, I don't even need people in my life for real. But do I want people around? Cool. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But it's like, I would rather be by myself if you don't like me, if you don't fuck with me. Like, I would rather you just go away. You know? Okay, go away. Bye. Because I'm going to continue my life. The fuck? We ain't got to end it on a bad note. We don't got to burn the bridge. We don't got to do none of that. You could just go. Good karma is at the bottom of the day. Because you ain't finna get me to fucking getting bad karma. Yeah, come on, spirit. You ain't finna get me to fucking getting bad karma. Coming back to me because I done cussed your ass out. Nah, fuck. Hell nah. Yeah, I don't want bad karma. I don't want no negative energy coming towards me at all because you decided to come over here saying some stupid shit or doing some stupid shit. Like, come on, like, that's your life. That's the life you live. Okay? I like getting good karma. When I need some shit and the motherfucker come through like how I come through, that's good fucking karma. When that bitch is time 10, that's what I'm talking about. See, a lot of times we don't even realize, like, karma don't always have to be bad. But see, it's so much bad shit going on. Motherfuckers don't mind being toxic. Motherfuckers don't mind doing stupid shit. So they get that and they think it's normal. When you don't have to live that way. It says, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Wear your hair. Wear your love for your sun-kissed skin. Black and proud, baby. What else? Don't have to be black, but, you know, be proud of where you're from. Be proud of your heritage. Be proud of your ancestors. Be proud of how hard they worked to get you where you are today. Be so fucking for real. That is why you have pride in your family, because this is why you be great. So the people that came before you, that struggled, that did what they did to come to America, whatever it is that they did, right? Okay, because my people came to America too. So you know what I'm saying? No, I'm serious. So it's just like when you are proud of where you're from, you're proud of who you are, it shows a different type of beauty in you. It shows that you are allowing yourself to be truly one with who the Creator wanted you to be, who you were intended to be in the first place. Even if it's not the greatest thing, right? Because being black ain't the greatest thing, but I'm still proud of who I am. So I'm going to be proud to be black. I'm going to be proud to be this, right? Okay. We have 111, 222, 77, and 36. Light workers here. And bag ladies coming out. I was talking about this earlier too. Like, shift your focus because you don't want to be carrying around stuff that's like keeping you stagnant. Shift your focus to something that's going to elevate you. That's going to grow, right? Like, into something more. So you don't even have to like get instant satisfaction with everything that you are focusing on right now. But as long as it's helping you grow in some type of way, as long as it's giving you knowledge, as long as it's giving you strength, it's giving you hope, whatever it is that you are engaging into on a daily basis needs to be something that that replaces the bullshit. No regret here. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, but you wouldn't have any regrets if you did what you were supposed to do. Like, if you, let's say, okay, right? I just seen that black and white cat. Let's say I'm gonna just say something simple, right? Let's say you got into it with your boyfriend, right? Because this is how regrets was settled in. You got into it with your boyfriend, and you didn't say all the things you needed to say because he was talking over you, and you just didn't feel comfortable now, or the situation escalated. You guys went to separate corners, and you didn't get to say all the things you need to say. That is regret. Like, oh, I should have said this. I should have said that. You notice how, and I'm just using that as an example because do you notice how you'll sit there for like 30 minutes in that? Cause I should have said this. Oh, damn, let me go say this. And now you done revved yourself back up and got right back into it. Like, that's what I mean by having no regret. Like, this is where, like, the energy is taking me here. It's like, you guys are, like, instead of, like, learning from the things that you've been through, like, you are, like, revving yourself back up and regretting that you went through it. So then it's like, this is why regret is, like, a bad thing. Because then you want to go get revenge. Now you want to get revenge on every person that looked like that. Now you want to, you feel what I'm saying? Now it's every Pisces, every fucking Aries, every fucking daggone Taurus, every fucking, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that is what regret does. So get rid of that regret of like how like you didn't handle that situation the way you wanted to, and go ahead and next time you are presented with a situation like that, go ahead and handle it the way that you felt like you should have handled it in the first place. And I don't mean like, like if you were in a low vibrational state and you were like, I should have did this, I should have smacked her, I should have da-da-da. No, like I'm talking about coming from a place of like maturity of where you're at now. So that way you won't have any regret, because even in situations where I did smack the shit out of her, like I still had regret, because then it was like I went to jail, or I had to run for the police, or I had to fucking get jumped, or it was something that happened, you feel what I'm saying, that was like, that I still regretted afterwards. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like that instant satisfaction actually brought me more problems than it did solving them, than it did solving the issue, which the issue was I should have been off the motherfucking streets in the first place, but it was just neither here nor there. I'm off the streets now. But yes, no regret. So stop having regrets for the shit that you did or did not do. If, because just sitting in that energy and festering in it can lead you to getting right back into the emotional state that you were in when it was happening. Someone has a lustful spirit, and it's not a good thing. Gaining more followers, likes, and comments. Now, this card is the truth, okay? This card is the truth. Now, I know all the cards are truth, but this card in particular, when I get this card myself, them followers, they start to go up. I be like, damn, the likes start to go up. Sometimes I even go viral. Like, comments even go up. Okay? So, I'm telling y'all, that's what's coming in for y'all. Divine Union here. This has been coming out a lot lately. So, maybe the collective is in Divine Union. Could be with self, could be with a partner. You could be about to be in Divine Union here. Look at this buyer reading. Yes, that's what I did. So that's what I did when I felt like I was in Divine Union. I bought a reading from Glitter Mommy Tarot, and she told me what was up. I definitely I definitely would make sure that you go to somebody that you trust. Love isn't one-sided. Hi, Ava. It says care for your pets or any animals around you. Care for your pets or any animals around you. And love is not one-sided. And that goes for you, and that also goes for them too. You have your needs, they have their needs. You have the things that you went through in your life, that you have triggers that you need to work through. They also have those same things too. Love is not just one-sided. Love is not just, I'm just gonna receive everything, all the love. I'm the only one that's gonna say anything. I'm like, that shit is fucking bogus as fuck. I don't give a fuck what patriarchal system told you that shit was fucking okay. But tell their ass that shit's not. We dismantling that shit. It's no longer a thing. You can be great alongside of someone else who is also great. And you don't have to be in competition with each other, because greatness doesn't run out. There isn't a certain amount of greatness that people can achieve and then it runs out and then you can't get it now. Like, what the fuck? No, you got your own greatness that you can achieve, that you can get to by yourself. You don't need to get anybody else's greatness, because then you're missing out on your greatness. Period. Okay? So you don't need to produce somebody else's greatness and then now you're missing out on your greatness. The fuck, you don't need to hide yourself or be in somebody else's shadow, because now you're missing out on your greatness. Like, you could be doing so much more. You could be achieving so much more. But instead, we think that love is one-sided, that one person gets love at a time. Oh, I'll give this person everything, and then eventually they'll come back for me. And that's not the case. That's not the fucking case. You need to also pour into yourself as well. Just as much as we expect for other people, grown-ass people, to be, you know, correct, to be upright, we need to also pour into ourselves to make sure that we are upright as well. Because ain't no amount of checking nobody else in their life is going to motherfucking make you a better fucking person. I said it. You got to go and take some of that checking energy you got and go within. Check your damn self, you know? Oh, it's something that you need to fix? Okay, go check that shit. Motherfuckers be thinking that they, you know what I'm saying, that they ain't got nothing going on and they can just tell you everything. Baby, no. And this is why they always get humbled. Trying to humble somebody the fuck else. It's quiet because you're at peace. And that'd be the funniest thing. When that person, it's like, you ever seen somebody like on a sitcom or something, when somebody thought that they was big and bad and a bully, and they tried to bust somebody out in the middle of the class, and then that person yells something back out on the other side. Like, it's always something that can be yelled back out. Be like, bitch, what you just fucking goddamn... Like, you feel what I'm saying? Wasn't your ass the one that was da-da-da-da-da? Hold on, we was in the same place together. Wait a minute. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can always just... You feel me? But, yeah. Yes, it's here. It says yes. And then it says health, rest, eat right, doctor's visits, some sort of movement to release stress. I don't even care if the movement is just you spinning in a circle with your hands behind your back. Just releasing, being free. Release that stress, release that tension, release that aggression. Okay. Something that I did need to realize about aggression is that it's built up over time, especially if you're not like a person who is in confrontation all the time, who can get that aggression off all the time. Like, if you don't have like an outlet for releasing stress, then that is why you're constantly being put back into the loop of like depression too. Like, we're kind of holding on to like the stress and the anxiety, and it's not moving. We're not releasing it from our body, and it's just moving back and forth through our body. And this is why you'll end up with ailments and, you know, things like that, because you're just moving stress, hurt, pain, and betrayal all throughout your body. And this is why resting is important too, because you ever notice, like, after you rest, you have to, when you get up, you have to pee. That's like you whatever it is that you pee out in the morning is what you released in that rest. It's what you allowed yourself to rest and, you know, restore whatever part of you, and what wasn't good for you is released. So I feel like you know, forcing that release through meditation, yoga, dance. I always do, like, you know, turn on some music and just kind of like move around, just dance, just twerk, just do whatever. I know how to dance, so I just, you know, like, I do whatever dance I want to do, like, you know, whatever beat I want to do. I always find karaoke is pretty therapeutic too. Journaling, okay, is another way to release stress. You literally need to release it, okay? I don't know why I need to say that. Like conversations, when you're having a conversation with someone and you keep bringing up this specific thing, it's like unhealed trauma. Like that's why it keeps like word vomit. It just comes out because you're not really healing from it for real. You're kind of just like I said, it's moving around in your body. And when you finally do say something, when you finally have a chance to be heard, that's what comes out. And that's exactly like the form of a projection. Like that's exactly how it works. And you're doing it, you're doing it without even knowing. Bills paid, bank account full, laundry done, kids fed, you on your shit, period. And that's why I was telling y'all in the beginning too. Y'all are not doing bad. Like all of this hard on yourself shit is not, like you are not doing bad. There may be some things you need to improve on, but you're going to improve them in the time period that you need to improve them. You're right where you need to be. There is no like, you are your higher self. Your higher self is like literally right now. And then you have a higher self from now, right? But you are your higher self than you from where you were last week. Hopefully you were doing the work last week. Hopefully you went through that portal and you actually achieved some shit. Like you were like, I want to release everything that's not serving me. Anybody? I'm going through this portal. Fuck y'all. Because that's how, you know what I'm saying? That's how I learned. Like when you get these portals that come up, the 1111 portal. What was that? 111 portal. You know, 1212 portal. You can, when those come up, you better... If a motherfucker gonna come with you, they gonna come with you. Because I'm gone. I ain't holding hands with nobody. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through the portal. Okay, I'm trying to get there. I'm not trying to stay back in a world where I was unhappy or I was holding on to shit that wasn't serving me. Oh, please. I would get over somebody not being in my motherfucking life quick. Your life is somebody's goals already. Your life is somebody's goals already. Already. Where you're at right now is somebody's goals. Where you're at right now is somebody's goals. Somebody's like, I wish I had this. I wish I had that. I'm trying to tell you. So move whatever doubt you have inside of you. Move that shit on out the way. Somebody needs to shift their focus. If you're constantly, and you know what, I'm going to say this too. I know that you guys been traumatized. And that's why I'm telling you all this the same way that I told myself. Because I literally needed to tell myself harshly that if I do not move my focus to the things that I need to focus on, that it is going to take me longer to get where the fuck I'm going. Everybody else, everything else, the past, obviously it's not serving me, or else it still would have been here. If you're not in my life anymore, you're not in my life anymore. Good fucking riddance. If you were supposed to be in my life, you would have been here. 1, 2, 3, 4 on my clock. When you figure out somebody is not for you, stop waiting till you can get all your bags to leave and run down the street butt naked with a robe on with no shoes on. Start getting the hell on. And you'll see how fast things will start to come in after you get the fuck on from these people. You will see just how quick. I'm talking about as soon as you get something in your intuition that's like, something's not right. Start backing up. Start grabbing your kids. Because There is some things that you will miss if you are not focused on yourself. See, focusing on yourself is how you detect if things are wrong in your energy. Focusing on yourself is how you understand your intuition. See, when you focus on yourself and you're like, something doesn't feel right in me, I don't give a fuck how anybody else around me feels because something's not right with me. You will find that you can avoid situations. You will find that you can really, really, really detect if somebody is good for you or bad for you. But if you have all this shit jumbled up inside of you and you don't want to release it, you want to hold on tight to it, bag lady, where she at? This is the channel song here. Okay? And this is what I had to do. I had to listen to bag lady like a real ass bitch. And I had to be like, she's fucking right. She's fucking right. I'm going to miss my fucking opportunities holding on to shit that was weighing me down and holding me back in the fucking first place. This is why I had to physically remove myself, or they were physically removed from me because they were weighing me down and holding me back. I officially asked the universe to give me the ick on a motherfucker that don't need to be around me. Give me the total ick. Like, why they calling me? Ugh. And it's not to hate them. It's not to like, you know what I'm saying? Like project negative energy on them. But no, it's only so much that a bitch can take. It's only so much that I am willing to put up with when it comes to certain shit. You can be whoever the fuck it is that you want to be. Just don't fucking play with me. And that is a lingo that I will stand by. You can be whoever it is on this earth that you decide to be. But playing with me is going to be a fucking problem that I'm going to fucking solve. I don't give a fuck about your fucking ulterior motive or solution. Because my fucking problem, when I solve it, bitch, it's going to be solved. I nip that shit all the way in the fucking bud. Whether you like it or not. I'm not finna sit here and go back and forth with nobody about shit. This is my fucking life. The fuck, this is my energy. This is how you gotta get like collective. Like, this is my energy. This is my life. The fuck? Ain't nobody finna come in my life and do what the fuck they want to do and have no fucked up ass illusions and bullshit going on. Okay? We got clarity in this house. Okay? We got beautiful people in this home. Okay? Ain't nobody ashy in here. We got shit going on that's beautiful up in here. Okay? We don't need that extra bullshit. If that's what you need in your life, take it and shove that shit straight up your ass. Because I will not be going through it. And once I said that, and once I made that shit clear, and once I put that shit out there, and once I stamped that shit, this over with for you and whoever the fuck it is you came with. And everything that you try to do after that will fail. Everything. Not even just in your own life. I'm just talking about just when it comes to me. When you keep trying to call me, keep trying to connect with me, keep trying to take shit from me, keep trying to do, it's going to fucking fail. Because I said it was done. And that's what the fuck I meant. See, I'm not a person that has to fucking goddamn just say anything. Okay? I'm not a person that has to go about life in a way that's oh, I have to perform. I don't got to perform for no fucking body. For what? I'm going to be myself. And if you don't like it, okay, you don't like it. I will find my tribe. But one thing I'm not going to do is perform and act like it's something that it's not. I'm going to be myself. I don't need nobody else to influence me to do shit for me. The fuck? I don't need nobody else right? To say, oh yeah, like Victoria, you gotta follow your dreams and aspirations. Who gotta come tell me to do that? Oh, Victoria, you gotta focus. Who? Maybe the universe, maybe my spirit team. They be smacking me upside my damn head. So I don't even know how people. That's why I'm just like, you don't want my spirit team, because they be like, girl, you supposed to be going over there. Like what? Oh no! Like no, don't go over there. Yeah, you felt that? Yeah. Really back in? Yeah. Because I give them permission to move in my life however they need to move in my life. I say shit like, nobody needs to come to my house, and nobody's allowed in my house if they have negative or bad energy. Period. Period. You will lose your entire phone. Somebody lost their phone and they didn't come to my house. Maybe that was the excuse they made, right? But I was like, they were supposed to come over. They said it was on the way. And then they ended up losing their phone. That's why I was like, oh, this bitch ain't no fucking good. If this bitch can't come to my house, if it was motherfucking divinely orchestrated for your ass not to even show up at my shit, then it's divinely orchestrated for you not to even be around me, period. Protect me. Please don't let me fuck up. Let me know immediately. Hang up the phone. Do something. I don't know. Shit. Phone on 63%. Hang up on his ass if he ain't the one for me. Shit. I ain't holding on to shit. I ain't holding on to nobody. Fuck all that. Y'all hear that? Psh. You think I'm about to get that up? That peace? This is me time. I came on my me time to come talk to y'all. Think I'm about to let a troll, let a weird, lame ass bitch come in here. I don't do no lame shit. I don't even do no lame shit in my regular life. Like, I don't like that shit. I don't like lame shit. I don't think that shit funny. I don't find pleasure in it. Y'all probably like, damn, this girl, yeah, strict fucking program. Get with it or get fucking lost. And it's really not even like a box to the program. It's not a box to the strict program. It just is you being yourself needs to align with who the fuck I am. You can be whoever it is you want to be. Like I said, there's just certain people in this life that you will meet that can only get to a certain level, and that is where they're meant to be, y'all. Okay? They can only get to a certain level of thinking. They are only here to be NPCs. And you'll notice the NPC is going to repeat the same shit over and over, and you're never going to get anything new from an NPC. You're never going to get anything new, like a new story. Like it is like, and the reason why they tell you the same story over and over again, they're doing it on purpose. Because they want you to get what the story is saying. Like, motherfuckers are slick. They'll tell you what it is that they're about to do in a story that they're talking about somebody else. Right? They'll tell you. They'll tell you exactly what it is. But you got to pay attention to the story. Okay? And this is the reason why they have to tell you, they're projecting this energy, and they have to tell you the story over and over again, actually. They have to reveal themselves. And this is what it is like when they're like, oh, pay attention to the red flags. They're not saying that you know what red flags are. Like, you're not saying that you can identify what red flags are immediately. But people, they cannot help but present themselves to who they are. They can put on the mask all they want to, but that shit is going to fall off. Everything will be revealed to you in time. You just have to wait it out. You can't keep like falling for the okie doke and hurrying up and being there with them. Because that's the thing. The quicker they can get you with them, the quicker they got you fucking hooked. If they don't have to do much to get you hooked, then that is like, they're going to try to hold on to you no matter what. So you got to be careful about how like you accept certain energies in your life, because, or you just accepting certain things in your life. That's why I was like, run a strict program. Let people be who they are, for one. Stop trying to change people. Stop trying to force it, right? Because even us trying to tell people to stop cheating, stop lying, stop this, stop that. You trying to force this person to be something else. This person is a liar. And we're trying to stop this person from being who they are instead of just accepting them and moving forward. This person is a cheater. But then it's like people, it's very common nowadays for people to be like, oh, everybody cheats or whatever. And it's like, no, everybody doesn't cheat. It's a lot of y'all out here who are hypersexual, okay? And y'all can't keep it in y'all pants. That's why you guys are cheating. You guys are insecure. You guys have cycles and things that you have to close out. That you have yet to close out. No, sir. You are a cheater. If you cheat, this is who you are. And the sooner that you are like, okay, well, maybe I should just be single instead of pursuing relationships just to be a cheater. Oh, I should be able to cheat. Well, you should be able to be single and just be with whoever you want to be with. That would actually make more sense than trying to convince somebody that you want to be with them for the rest of your life and commit to them when you actually don't want a commitment. But people are so used to putting on masks that they're trying to confuse you, but they'll confuse them damn self. That's why you got to pay attention, because it doesn't make sense. Why would you get married if you want another bitch? Why wouldn't you just get into a polyamorous relationship if you want multiple partners? Why would you get with somebody that wants to be in a loving and caring marriage? You see how that doesn't make sense at all? And then we're trying to sit there and be like, oh, it was me. I wasn't sexy enough. I wasn't this enough. I wasn't that enough. No, bitch. This motherfucker is a cheater. This is who they are. Nothing that they're going to do is going to make sense. And you don't turn that shit around on you. Don't make that shit worse on you. Don't bring bad karma back to you, because this motherfucker is a cheater. Because this motherfucker ain't shit and choosing not to be shit. Like, come on. Like, the fuck? Now this person has control over you, because they could just cheat on you, and now you going berserk. They can just withhold something from you, and now you losing your motherfucking mind. You could have been having a good day, and this motherfucker ain't come through with what the fuck they supposed to came through with, or they came in later, whatever, and now next thing you know, your whole day is fucked up. You ever seen those friends that get mad at you because you're not as mad about the shit that happened to them as... Like, they want you to be mad that they got jumped. So mad to the point where you go back and you go and put yourself on the front line for them. And if you're a dumb bitch, you gonna go put yourself on the front line for the bitch who didn't know how to fight her own battle in the first damn place. See, the whole time, motherfuckers keep running up and they're gonna keep getting done up. But you can't necessarily be like, oh, well, hopefully she stops. I'm gonna pray for her, because then she ain't gonna do nothing but get a little strength and keep trying to run up. You gotta be like, fuck this bitch. Like, do what y'all gotta do to get this hoe away from me. Like, this hoe crazy. Like, you gotta be like, You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta catch the ick for these motherfuckers so bad that you're willing to tell your spirit team to just move. Instead of you being like, oh, well, don't hurt him. But these type of people were willing to hurt you. These type of people were willing to do whatever it was to you, no matter what. And I'm not saying you don't have to be the person to hurt people, right? Because your spirit team, your spirit guides, the universe is going to handle it. Karma's going to handle it. You just got to stop holding back and saying that, oh, we could have been great. Oh, no, you couldn't have. You couldn't have been great with a hater. A hater is going to spend the rest of their life trying to stop other people from being great. So how in the fuck would y'all have been great? That is that person's life mission. And y'all probably think I'm trying to be funny when I say, like, there's people on this earth that were meant to be haters, that were meant to sit back and spectate, that were meant to be a part of the peanut gallery. Okay? There were people, that's why they have reporters, different news stations, different types of shit. I'm telling you, there were people who were meant to be trolls. And that is all that they have. That is all that they have. That is their only mission in life. Okay? They don't want to work a job. They don't want to take care of their kids. They don't want to do nothing for themselves. They don't want to elevate. They just want to get online and be a troll. And here we go, being like, oh, he's coming up here being a troll. It's like, but this is his life's mission. How dare I stop this person from their life's mission? Because then, what is it to say that there's going to be other people to come along and stop my life's mission? If this is what fulfills you and the things that you got going on, I'd have absolutely no control over that anyway. So why would I even waste my time being like, oh, you should stop. Oh, you should quit. Oh, you should No. Do you? This is what you woke up in the morning and decided to do. Thank you for the follow. Now you see how much lighter that feels? To like be like, I have the freedom to do what I want to do in this life. I want to achieve all my goals. I want to do everything on my Pinterest board, everything on my what do you call it? What do you call the thing when you put the pictures? Anyway, yes. I want to achieve all my goals. I want to be a billion, trillion, zillionaire, okay? I want to be all of these things, okay? So why can't this bitch be the hatingest bitch that she can be in life? Why do I need to try to stand in the way of her being vision board? Thank you. The worst type of bitch that she can be ever. You see what I'm saying? And this is probably why we're getting that karma back in return of a whole bunch of people trying to block the path. Because we keep trying to block everybody else's path. No, everybody's got their own specific mission. Stop feeling bad that you got to cut these people loose, that you got to do the cord cuttings, that you got to stop feeling bad. Stop feeling bad that those people aren't here with you. Stop feeling bad that those friends that wanted to hate on you where you was at ain't where you at the top. For real, stop. Because them bitches probably still right there on the couch hating. Okay? They probably still in their kitchen trying to cook up some shit to come fuck with you and your energy. 12/12 came out. It says, oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action. Once it pops up, of course, a lovely partnership or epic romance is also in the cards. See, while you got fancy shit, luxury shit, traveling, achieving goals, your business going up on your vision board, right? These folks' vision board got your face on it, okay? With a whole bunch of nasty shit around it, right? Even though what they're doing is pointless as fuck, right? Because they'll never defeat you, collective, right? This is what they live for. They live to keep coming up in your energy and getting knocked the fuck back out of it. It's like they get a thrill out of losing to you. It's like when you, let me shut up. Do you see the sarcasm here? Do you see I'm being funny, but at the same time, I'm dead ass for real. At the same time, like those people who want to humble you so bad, can get revenge on you for no reason, da 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 da. Like that is their mission, y'all. 11:44. It says love or other happiness lurks around the corner. It will be something much better than your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter of like-minded people will exceed your expectations. And that says high vibes. No, I'm laughing because even before they brush their teeth, okay? Before they feed their kids, before they get their self ready, this is probably why they don't even get themselves all the way ready, because they're just already plotting on their next thing. Well, who was that? It's like the collective is Roadrunner, and then they're the fox. And every single time that they try to set up the Roadrunner, the collective, they end up setting themselves up. They end up fucking up somewhere in their life. It is so funny. Like it's like, just, you know, can y'all get where I'm trying to take y'all? Like, instead of like thinking of things like, yes, beep beep. Instead of thinking of things like, oh, they're after me, think of yourself as beep beep. Like, next time a bitch try you just say beep beep. Just cause bitch, where? I'm not even looking over there. Like, I don't even care, bitch. Like, do you? Do you? And that's exactly like, you see how much freer the energy is now? Because we're like, their mission in life is to lose. I feel bad for them. Yep. I'm glad you're here. I mean, maybe they won't. And it's like, if they don't ever change, though, that's okay. Because they're going to find other people to try to go take down. And then they're going to elevate those people more and more. It's like the duality of the situation isn't about like them trying to take you down. It's about the person finding their power. It isn't in the bullshitters bullshitting. It's in the motherfucker that they're bullshitting to, that they're trying to kick that shit to, that realizes that it's bullshit, and now she's able to take off with it. She can use that information for her highest and greatest good, instead of sitting there in it. And this is why I try to get y'all from, like, yes, that is their purpose. And they decided to take that path. They decided to go down that path. 0909. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up, huh? Close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. And that was 0909, okay? Yeah, that shit over with. Now when you're faced with a challenge, you're not going to see it as something that is going to be difficult. You're not going to see it as something that's going to be, because what did the Roadrunner do? The Roadrunner was never like purposely avoiding the traps. Confirmation. The Roadrunner was intuitively, this motherfucker would just be in the right place at the right time to avoid the trap. He was running just fast enough to avoid some shit. He would stop right before he got to that wall, that fake ass wall, or he would go straight through the fake ass wall. Like, you ever notice how, like, it was never, like, he never had to stumble. Yes, it was aligned perfectly. Yes. And he'll stop sometimes and be like, bro, you still putting the wall up, bro? Meet me and run through the fucking wall. Like, that's how you gotta do that ass. Like, what? I'm trying to give y'all the recipe, okay? Are y'all writing this shit down? All the while, the Roadrunner having a good ass time. He was a road runner. He was living out his purpose. He was a road runner. He ran on the motherfucking road. Like, that was his motherfucking purpose. He was carrying out his purpose, minding his fucking business. And here come the hater. Here come the motherfucking fox, or whatever the fuck he was. For real. Psh. He still ain't caught that motherfucking Roadrunner. Roadrunner still fucking carrying out his purpose right now to this day. Well, let's go find it. Go find the Roadrunner thing. I bet you he ain't never caught his ass. And if he ever thought that he caught his ass, he was always fucking wrong. It's like, you remember how he was to blow himself up sometimes because he would think that he caught him, and then it would blow up in his face. That's literally, you see that symbolization of how you are constantly perfectly aligned, and how this person thought that they caught you and it blew up in their face every single time. That's exactly how it goes. Like, I feel like people, yes, exactly, they get exposed. They fucking people start to see the bullshit. People start to be like, damn, like, you right. Like, damn, like, how the fuck you gonna do this person like that? You did that girl like that, da-da-da. You try to say that girl did this, that, this, and that. I'm trying to tell you. They get exposed because not only do you not want, you have to work on yourself, or you're gonna subconsciously still go down the same cycles. You have to learn your lessons, or you will go down the same path. You will meet that same person in different people. But you have to learn. If you don't learn, then you're going to continue down the same path. So let's head down this new beginning, understanding that there is nothing that is done in the dark that can't be exposed, that is not going to be coming to the light anyway. There is nobody or nothing that has the right to take advantage of you, put you, you feel what I'm saying, in a position that you don't want to be in. I don't give a fuck what they're talking about. I don't give a damn if you have to pretend to be somewhere to do something and then get away when you can. Don't ever allow yourself to become someone else in order to feel like you have to survive out here in this world. Because you, or who you are right now, is just fine. It's just fine. The path that you're on, your certain passions, your certain gifts, your certain things that you're into right now, you're on that path for a reason. Stay focused. And this is why this is a new beginning. You get a new chance to start over. You get a new chance to wake up tomorrow and be like, you know what? I'm going to stay focused on what I need to do. I know I need to get this. I need to get that. I need to get these things. So I'm going to go and make sure I get all these things. I know I need to go make sure I get this done, these tasks, this, and that. So I'm going to go and make sure I get all these tasks done. And I'm going to be happy about it. And I'm going to love myself through it. And if I make a mistake or if I'm late or whatever, guess what? It's all aligned to where I need to be and what I need to learn anyway. So let me stand back in a more observant, this is why the Empress came out, in a more observant standpoint, right? Instead of trying to come from the standpoint of like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, let me sit down for a second. Let me calm my nerves down before I start to go spend money. Let me make sure that I have goals in place and things. Let me make sure I get everything that I need before I get everything I want. You got it. Y'all got it. That was good. I'm glad I broke that down for y'all. Because these folks will have your ass thinking that they winning some shit for real. Baby, they really think that they're winning. Like, they really think that they're like... And it's not funny. It's not funny because in life, like, they're going to find out. Like, you're not winning in life unless you're elevating yourself. You're not actually doing anything if you're just coming after everybody and attacking everybody. That's not actually like producing anything, any fruit or anything. It's not doing anything. You're just gonna be a mad ass motherfucker walking around mad at everybody. You feel me? Like it's not actually going to elevate you the way you feel like it will. And it's all because you couldn't keep it real. Shit, I be keeping it real, and it's still some realness that I be still having to unpack shit myself. And that's the part is like, that's why I was telling my daughter, like, man, I am not a good liar. I am not a person that can sneak around and do shit. That's just never been me. I've never been able to be. I will tell on myself, I am not a good fucking liar. Okay? I will feel guilty. That shit will eat me up. I can't stand guilt. That shit will make me feel all types of fucking ways. And I've gotten through some guilty times. But man, I cannot stand no guilt. I be like, ooh, I did that shit. I feel bad. But it's like, so I decided that lying and stuff just wasn't for me. Stealing wasn't for me. Like, just doing certain shit just wasn't for me. I tried it, but I didn't like it. Like, I didn't like it because I had to perform. I didn't like it because I had to, and I just never been like a performance type of person. Like, if you want me to put on a performance, like, understand that I will act out whatever role I need to play. But at the same time, like, me being myself means that me being authentic means that I'm meant to be there. That I don't have to be somebody else in order to be where I'm at. I can be exactly who I am. I can love myself through it all because I know that I've gotten through a lot already. You know, and I don't have to perform in order to be. I've never really been a person to perform. And I find that when I do perform, I don't end up in a place I want to be. I end up in a place where, you know, where performers go. And then when I'm not performing, when I'm just flowing, I end up with fucking rappers and shit. I remember when I was real young, it's so crazy. I used to explore around. I used to just be, you know, I was free as a bird. I wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really have any ties anywhere. I didn't have an apartment. Like, it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? I was just free as a bird. Let me just say that. And I ended up just like getting picked up by this guy. And he ended up taking me to all these clubs. Like, we went to strip clubs and we were drinking and we were smoking. I was safe. Like, you know, like, it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like I was doing stuff that I didn't want to do and stuff like that. I was pretty much safe. But I just remember, like, I remember differentiating the difference between, like, dudes who were outstanding, like, good dudes, and dudes who weren't. If that made any sense. I've been around a lot of dudes who weren't, right? And the things that they would say and the way that they would come at me, or the attacks or the sneaky shit or that type of shit, they would always be on that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, they were just that dude. That they would be on the sneaky shit. But then I would be around other dudes that had money, that had bitches that didn't need to, like, impose themselves on anybody. Like, that didn't feel insecure if people weren't talking to them. Like, you know how some people would be like, she didn't speak, I feel some type of way. Like, they don't do that. They don't get in their feelings. And you feel what I'm saying? Because guess what? They're focused on their goal. They're focused on their bag. They're focused on their shit. And that's how you separate the real from the fake, because it's a lot of people out here talking shit, talking about they focus, talking about they got this, but that we don't see no fucking results. So the results that we see aren't really as good as they think they are. If that makes any sense. It's like, yeah, maybe people might be scared of them. Or people might, like, not want to fool with them because of some reason, or, whatever. But I just feel like that's not, like, I don't want people to be afraid of me. Like, I don't feel good at doing that. It's 1:11 on my clock. I don't want people to, like, I don't want to project fear. Right? I don't want to be, I'm not afraid of nobody. Okay? Nobody on this earth that's walking around can put me in fear, but it's just like, that's not something that I want people to see in me. I don't want people to be afraid of me in general. I like to spread my energy in a good way. I like to bring happiness and joy to people. And people being afraid of me just makes me feel like I did something wrong. Right? And I don't like that feeling. There probably are people who are afraid of me, but I'm just like, I don't like that feeling. There's people out here that do it on purpose. It's like, I'm going to enforce fear in a bitch. Like, that's all like a part of control. Like, you just want to control people. You want people to fear you so they can bend to your will, but is bending to your will even good for you? I find that a lot of people who want to have control don't, like, once they get that control, they don't even know what the fuck to do with it. Like, they fight you so hard for you to submit, and then when you do, they say the dumbest shit that they can say. They do the dumbest shit that they can do. They cheat on you. They do all the shit, and then it's like, well, what the fuck did you fight so hard for this shit for? Because it'll never be satisfying to them. They'll never have enough control. It'll never be enough. This is why you like energy vampires. They always probably be an energy vampire, because there's not an amount of energy that will be enough for them. Exactly. They don't. They're probably spiritually hijacked. And every time they would try to do something, here come that ego. See, a lot of people's ego is whooping their ass. That's all it is the ego is whooping their ass. When you want to make necessary changes, like, how I teach y'all about, like, retraining your mind and stuff like that. When you want to make necessary changes in your life, you gotta, like, stick to it. Like, you can't, you gonna get into it with your ego a lot. Like, you gonna have to be like, bro, like, I cannot keep thinking like this. Like, I want to think a certain way. I'm gonna start. This is why I tell people subliminals, like, positive affirmations, things that help you, like, train your mind to think a certain way, Because, man, it's not easy to fight your ego. It's not easy. And then you can't, like, hands up, 1, 2, crash out, fight your ego. Yeah, like, you cannot do that to your ego. You have to be like, this has to be like a TED Talk. Like, this has to be like a sit down and talk. Yeah, they do. No, for real. Like, you gotta, like, sit down with yourself and be like, hey, ego, like, you gotta go. So I got to unalive you, because I can't keep holding on to this delusional ass fucking thing you got me going. Like, the ego will have you thinking that everybody need to bow down to you, that you really the king, you really the queen. Like, that shit would really have you thinking, like, oh, you should have do girls and do boys. And it's like, okay, so think about people who have assistants, right? If that's something that you really want, then shouldn't you get some sort of business or something about yourself to where somebody would want to even apply to be your assistant? You want to make a bitch that you calling your best friend on the sly your assistant, and you don't even have shit to assist with, but you still at the point of cleaning your house and finding a babysitter for your kids. Bitch, you don't got you. Bitch, you need to learn how to balance the shit that you got right now. The fuck? I'm just saying, there's a time and a place for the things that you want. The shit that you want is possible, but you can't be forcing it. You cannot be. You look crazy, and the ego will tell you like, yes, right? I'd sit here and fight with my ego and be like, I need a maid. Be like, yes. But right now you don't have one. So you got to get your ass up and clean up. Like, I don't like to clean up. I don't. It's not that I won't, right? It's not that I don't know how. It's just that I figure, you know, I have my ancestors' fatigue, honestly. I figured that's what it is. Because I will sit right here and be like, no. But that's just my ego telling me that it's too much, that it's a lot, that I can't handle it. That, you know what I'm saying? That's just my ego. It got me in Delulu land being like, bitch, you don't even have the money to pay for a fucking maid right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's why you gotta get rid of it, because it's just like, girl. Like how people see successful people and be like, oh, I would have never did it like this. Or I would have did it like that. Or I would have did it like this. That's the Lululand. Because you don't know what the fuck you would have did. I don't give a damn. You don't know what the fuck you would have did. In another motherfucking situation. You don't know. Couldn't it be me, bitch? It will be you. You better shut up for that shit coming around quick. That's what I'm saying. Like, the universe don't play. The universe does not play about what you put out. And it's all about what you project. So let's stop projecting that that everybody's against you, because they're not. They're not. You're just Roadrunner, and these motherfuckers can't keep up. And with that being said, I'm about to jump off of here. I'm actually really sleepy. I had drunk some coffee pretty late, so that's why I was still up, because I'm like, I'm not sleepy. So yes, but I'm glad that you guys came to my TED Talk, okay? Yeah, it's time for me to go to bed, okay? Because I start laughing a lot when it's time for me to go to bed, okay? So I will see you guys later on. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Do not stay up too late, but get some alone time, but not too late, okay? Because beauty rest is important, okay? All right. And wake up tomorrow, put your makeup on, put your outfit on, and go out there and conquer the motherfucking world. Matter of fact, just seize the day. You know, we don't have to conquer the world today, but we can seize the day, okay? With that being said, bye. Oh, yes. And when y'all see my videos, like my videos. As a matter of fact, click all the buttons on my videos. And I'll see y'all next time.